Hello there, welcome to We Are Crafted in His Image. I am back today with our last project in the Dainty Delight Cocoa and Crafts class. Hey, I got through the whole words without messing up. Today we're going to make this gift bag. This is actually our embossed treat bags, I believe it's called, and it is a good sized little bag. I mean, you can fit a lot of little treats inside there. This would be a fun gift to give to just about anybody. But anyway, I'm going to show you how I made this really cool background. I did not come up with this idea. This was, I saw a square card made, and this is almost exactly like it, but I'm going to show you how I did it. Slightly different colors than what she used, but yeah, I will link to the card that I saw as well in the blog. But I thought this would be a really great front to one of these bags. So let's get started. I'm going to show you how I did it and get out our kit. I don't need my stamp set just at the moment. Let's get, so in your kit you have one of the bags, and you also have a template that I've already cut for you, and I simply used one of the round circle dies to cut that out. We don't need this until later on we're ready to assemble. And then you just have two pieces, a piece of Sahara sand and our square, and then you should have your template. Now I'm going to tape my template down, and because I want to be able to rotate this around for better movement, I'm going to tape it to this scrap piece here. And what I'm going to do is basically tape two corners, or two sides, side to side, like this. And then I have cut it, this is the same size as our white panel, so now I can just kind of slide this in here, and it's going to be straight. And it's going to hold it still for us while we work. And there you go, that's ready to go. Then you're going to need a piece of just regular copy paper, stuff you would put through your printer to print on. Nothing fancy schmancy for this. And you're going to start by tearing a bottom corner, and I'm just going to go ahead and start at this end here. I'm just going to tear it off. And then I'm going to start out, I'm going to actually flip this over since I've already got some green going on there. And I'm going to use mint macaron. Let me get out my green blending brush and brush off some of that there. And I have this down towards the bottom of my circle. Make sure that's tucked in there where I want it. Whoops. Get in there and don't move. There we go. And now I'm going to start by just blending that color down from where my cut edge is. Okay, and then you lift that up, and look, you've got some. So now I'm going to actually lift it up and maybe angle it a little here. Oh, hold it still. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and tear again. This time I'm going to try and make a hill by tearing it up a little. Make it a little bit different shape. And then maybe go, maybe like that. Okay, and I think one more. I'm going to cut this part off. That way or this way? I just want it to be different than what's underneath. There we go. I'm going to go like that. Okay. Get this last bit of green on, or mint color. And there you have the bottom. This kind of looks like hills in the background. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'll switch to this side since I've already got it torn. And put this away and get out Calypso Coral. Now this one's going to look slightly different than my original sample. My original sample I used Blushing Bride, but since we've been using Calypso Coral on all the other projects, I thought I would try this out. But this one you definitely want to make sure you don't put too much, because it's going to be an intense color. You can see how dark that is right there, and you don't want it that dark on here. Okay, so there's, ooh, pretty. I'm going to give it another tear. There we go. And this is going to kind of, I don't know, simulate like some clouds with the sunset going on. I don't know, it's just kind of a pretty background. And then tilt it a little bit here. All right, and then the last one, I'm just going to do straight, whoa, tap off that excess there. And the magic. When I pull it out, voila! Isn't that pretty? Love it. Masking is so fun. It is like magic when you pull the mask away and you got this crisp, clean edge there. All right, put my brushes away and move this out of the way, and let's do a little bit of stamping. Let's get out the Memento ink, and I have already mounted this flower cluster. So I'm going to go ahead and ink that up. And then I'm going to stamp it so it goes off of the circle a bit. There we go. And I am going to stamp some words. And again, because we are using the cling stamps, red rubber, can't see through them, I'm going to pull in my stamp apparatus in order to stamp the words. So, put that there. Pretty sure that's going to be the best spot to put it. And of course, since this is a gift for somebody, we're going to put Celebrate You. So, set that on here. Oh, get that, make sure it stays in the corner. And then make sure I'm straight. Yeah, looking pretty good there. Oh, the C might be up a little high. Okay. And there we go. Go ahead and ink this up. Make sure we're in the corner. And there we have it. Woo! Pretty, pretty, pretty. All right, I am going to go ahead and clean this off before I close it. Get that out of the way. And let's go ahead and assemble. Easy peasy assembly for this one. We're going to grab the adhesive. There it is. Get some Stampin' Seal going here. All right. Oh, I need it on the back of this first. 1, 2, and 3. Center that. And then because this is going to go on a bag, and the bag is going to take some movement, what do you call it? What's the word? People are going to be moving this bag in and out. It's gonna flex, some flexing, that kind of stuff. So we want to make sure that we have adhesive on all 4 of these edges really well. So I'm actually going to grab our Stampin' Seal Plus for this because I want to make sure it's not going to pop off my bag later on. So pop that on there. Pop this one on. Whoops, come on. There we go. A little bit there. And then this is kind of centered side to side and centered top to bottom, but it isn't necessarily the same side to side and top to bottom. Pretty close though. There we go. Give that a really good burnish. Make sure all that adhesive, especially since this has texture, I don't know if you can tell in the video, but it has embossing on it. It has texture. Those stripes are raised. And so you want to make sure your adhesive gets really down inside those grooves and gets adhered well. So the last thing, 2 things we're going to do. First, I'm going to tie a bow. What I do with my twine, there it is. So to tie a bow, because I want like a double loops there, I'm going to My string is coming off of here. It's driving me. Oh, yay, I got to that part finally. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. I'm going to grab my bone folder here. And I'm definitely want to try and smooth this out a little so that I don't have all of those kinks in it. And then I'm going to take and give myself a tail. Leave the tail hanging out there. And then I'm going to wrap around my fingers twice. And then leave a tail hanging out this end. And give that, okay, so there's basically two loops and a tail. Hold it together, and then I'm just going to twist it around and tie the knot in the middle with it. Let's see if that is as big as I want, and yes, it's looking good. Now the only thing about doing it this way is you cannot adjust it once, like normally you can pull one side and make, you know, make the loop smaller or larger. But once you've got this tied, you really can't do that. So then that, and that's a little bit big, but that's okay. I'm going to trim these down. Trim that one down. And then I'm actually going to use a glue dot. No, I'm going to use our sticky glue. Where'd it go? Here it is. I'm just going to put a dot of glue right about here. You don't want it too big because, again, this one will stay tacky even when it's dry. So any of it that shows, you know, that sticks out beyond is going to be tacky, and you don't want it oozing out. You want it to hold there, but that's all you want it to do. There we go. Well, let's turn my bow so you can read the word celebrate a little better. Well, no, I think it's going to have to be read through the loops. There we go. And then we're going to add a few little gems, just like we've done before. Is that good? Let's see what we've got on here. I'll lay this down so I can have it for reference. Alright, I need my tool. I need my fine tip glue pen. Pull this out, take the cap off, and let's see. I'm actually going to go ahead and just put glue because I have everything I need on here. Do I have a gem there? Yes. So I can kind of see where I want these to go. I'm going to put a glue dot here, grab this, put it down, put a glue dot there. Where's a gem? Ooh, there's one right in the middle, and it's even facing up. There we go. And then down here, let's see, it looks like we've got one of the big ones. I love how this color on these sequins changes. It looks very pink in here, but when you put it with it, it looks very coral. Let's grab another rhinestone. Stay there. And then we're going to go with one more up here of the kind of muted soft sequins. And there we go. I have two finished gift bags. I can stuff a lot of chocolate in those bags. A whole lot of chocolate will fit in those bags. So I don't know if you can tell the difference in the colors at all. As I said, on this one I used Blushing Bride. This one is the Calypso Coral. They're very similar, but this one does have a little more coral, a little bit darker color than those are. But yeah, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this month's class. I really love this stamp set. It's so pretty, so delicate. Anyway, until the next time, God's love and blessings to you. Bye!